Hey, we're live. We
Thanks for
haven't kept
waiting,
you waiting
everyone.
for 36 minutes. Major technological issues. So I apologize that this is very late. But that's how it goes sometimes. But then the important thing is we are here to talk about House of the Dragon season 3, episode 7. I think it's called The Dragon in Winter. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Um so I want to switch some things around and I will go first and say what my rating is.
Whoa.
I know, I want to shake things up. So I give this a 3 out of 5 dragons. And I will discuss further after you guys say your ratings. Go ahead.
3 as well.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go 3.5 just because I feel like it was better than some of the last ones. We've been giving like threes out a lot. And I think this was obviously clearly like a little bit more engaging of an episode, but that's about it. I'm not willing to go further than 3.5.
I was thinking of like 3.5 on dress, but then like the more you sit with something, because we are covering this 2 days after it premiered,
Mm-hmm.
the more like the longer I sat with it, it's like I disliked it a little bit more. And there's things that I liked in this because I think there actually are a lot of things that paid off, like things that we're building that paid off in this episode. But then there are things that happened that I didn't like. Should I start positive or negative? I will start positive. No, I will start. No, okay, whatever.
Let's start positive. Let's
I
start positive.
I'll start,
We kept
I'll
people
start
waiting a long
positive.
time.
I know we did. So
Let's
sorry.
do
Hi, Chris
positive first.
Dang. Chris Dang, you're the best.
Love it.
Um, I I think one of the best scenes because of the God, how tense it was the dragon fight. Um, it was the first one that I think we see of the dragons on the ground, and it felt just kind of even more dire for that reason. I think it was obviously it can be seen obviously as like a metaphor for the infighting that's happening in the family, but I also thought we got the payoff to see Rhaenyra finally learn the truth, and she's pissed off at Damon for lying to her. That happened, and then I remember thinking it was such a surprise seeing her because when Damon sees dragons coming, I thought it was going to be Adam and Bela, and I did not think the queen was going to show up. So I was like, "Oh crap, she's there. She's going to know. Oh crap." So like that made it really tense for me, and I thought someone was going to die because there is a scene, there's a line that she says, she goes, "This is finished." And she has like a really dark look, and I was like, "Oh my god, are you about to burn in Dracarys Reina right now?" Like she had me for a second because she was pissed off, but it didn't happen, thankfully, because I was like, "Okay, there's some humanity left. Okay, you didn't kill her." Um, and I love how they've given these dragons these personalities. So I love like it was like I see a lot of people sad that Sheep Stealer got jumped, but like what fucking Sheep Stealer was going for Cyrax's neck. And I was like, if I have to choose a dragon, like Cyrax is a small dragon, she's the queen's dragon, she has to survive. Like Sheep Stealer, you gotta go. And like I love seeing Caraxes like come in to save the day and like snuggling up to Damon. Like these freaking dragons are like these big ass scaly puppies, and I can't get over it. And that's why I'm always team dragon because I feel bad that they're made and forced into this war. So for me, that was like the best scene of the episode, probably one of the best of the season for me. Sorry. And so that was a huge highlight, and for me that was why it was point 0.5 for a long time. But then like again, like I sat with it longer and I was like, ugh, I didn't like this or that or this. So yeah, that was a long-winded answer of my positive. So I
No,
don't
I
know if
think it's
somebody else
a
wants to
good
jump.
place to start with like the whole
Mm-hmm.
Reina getting outed as the sheep stealer writer. I feel like that was
Mm-hmm.
something I was not sure what to think of for a long time, where it was going.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the dragon fight was an interesting payoff. I definitely liked the scene. Not sure how to feel about like all of the aftermath of that, where it's just like very like mild betrayal vibes. Like, oh my god, you should have told me. Um, so we'll see where that goes. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Massaria
Masaria.
still ended up getting kind of like the crap end of the stick, even though she was like sort of right. Um, Rhaenyra was still kind of like, well, you're still trying to turn me against Daemon ultimately. Like you have your own interests at heart. And she was right, but it was interesting to see like Rhaenyra kind of be so clear-headed. I feel like that was among the most clear-headed reactions Rhaenyra has had to like anything along the
Mhm.
course of the series.
Yes, it was, but that's why it pissed me off so much. Because how do you go from I know you're manipulating me? Because she goes, you're whispering honey into my ear, and you're trying to drive me away from Dayman. You go from that, and then you're having sex with her, like you're letting yourself being manipulated. I just thought it was an odd choice, and I don't understand the point of this sexual relationship between the two of them, especially just 5 seconds before you admit you feel like you're manipulating me.
Yeah. I don't like they're kind of like for whatever reason playing like writing Rhaenyra in this case. And we didn't like it last season when it started, but
Mm-hmm.
now this scene it like definitely is like doubling down. They're writing her as in like a particularly dumb, lustful man. Like that's how she's coming off is like, oh, like Pepe Le Pew or something, you know? Like she's just like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
can't quit you. But
No,
it's really it
I
doesn't
didn't.
fit. They're forcing it
No.
a little bit. But I guess it's a little interesting because it keeps Massaria in the game. But yeah, I'm not I wasn't a big fan of that either.
Not a
Yeah, I
fan. There
can't
was
say anything
enough.
nice about that. It came out of
No.
nowhere. Once again,
Mm-hmm.
why is it
Again.
here?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Not a
good
fan.
point though about writing her
Yeah.
like a lustful man.
Yeah, she even like she gets like stopped right in her tracks, right? She's like, ugh. She does that face for like a long beat. I was
Because like
like, are
Massaria
they
comes and like
really?
puts her thing right next to
Yeah,
her face.
she's like in under a spell.
Yes, and
I
it's
don't know.
like,
I
wait,
didn't buy
I
it
don't
what?
like
really.
it.
I
I
don't
don't like
buy
it
it
at all.
either.
Yeah.
I'm not into it. And I had written about it on Threads and I got 10,000 views. So it's safe to
Oh,
say a lot of people do not fuck with that storyline. They're just like, what? What's going on?
And it's all I can
interesting.
remember. Like you
I
guys were like dragon fight. I'm like, oh right, dragon fight. That was 2 whole days
That was the
ago.
best scene.
mm,
Wow, it
Yeah.
was the best scene. But I think I woke up the next day and I thought that I dreamed that I saw Dreamfire, and I was like, was that in the show or is
Yes.
that me? Because I think it was blue with horns, and I love
She was
it.
purple. She was purple with
Oh my
horns. So it looked like a crown. She's a very pretty dragon. It's so
I
sad
want
that
to see.
Helena doesn't ride her. And I saw in the comments from book readers, without seeing spoilers, that she is a dragon rider in the book, but like they changed her in the show.
she's
When
got a
I
bigger
see the
role in the
puppy.
show, much bigger role in the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Um, the other I did write notes. The other thing that I didn't love, and I'm sure this is why this is rated highly on IMDb. Undress let us know when we were not on the year that
But
it's rated high.
I think the dragon fight first
Yeah.
is a good point. Like
Oh,
that is part of the
yeah.
reason it is really rated highly. I think it was going to be rated pretty highly
Yeah.
because of that, no matter what. But what are you going to bring up?
I was actually going to bring up the fact that oh, I didn't warn you guys, but we obviously talk spoilers. This is a huge spoiler. Sunfire is back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
baby.
I have an unpopular opinion that I don't love this. I'm sorry. I know. I don't, because I was complaining about it episodes ago when people were
Mhm.
like, Sunfire lives. And I was like, really? Like, I know it's a fantasy show, but I think in George R.R. Martin's world, I feel confident saying it's on the lower fantasy world, especially when you think about things like Lord of the Rings or like other super magical, like Harry Potter. Like those are like fantasy. This there's usually some kind of reason for something. This dragon was there weeks, months with no food or water, and somehow it's just coming back. And
Yeah.
I feel
Bronze
like
do that.
they positioned it, him coming back next to his rider as like a triumphant moment. But the problem that I have, I am not enamored with Aegon. I think obviously as a character, he's interesting because of the whole Rhaenyra, because it's like a battle of these monarchs and these brother and sister. Like he's interesting for that aspect of it. But I am not rooting for this person. So I don't care that Sunfire is like, I like the dragon, but I don't like that it's just like it's the dragon's back, and it's not for a character that I'm like rooting for. And we've spoken before about how this show it's tough to get really attached to characters, maybe apart from Rhaenyra, because there's still like some kind of sympathy there towards her because she still has some of like her humanity so far. I know that that may change down the line, but this just didn't. I was at the bar, you guys, watching this, and this guy next to me, he was like, "That was the best episode," and I gave him a look, and I was like, "Sir." So yeah, again,
funny.
I know from what I've seen online, I have a very unpopular opinion. Go ahead, say your piece.
I like the Phantom of the Opera dragon. I love it. Woo! He looks so cool. I don't like Aegon, but I like watching him. He's so interesting. He's a bad boy.
Yeah, I like 35 or 40% agree with you, Melissa. I think Aegon's interesting for more reasons just than like the conflict between him and Rhaenyra. I think he's always been a pretty interesting character in terms of being like somebody that doesn't want this power, but it's kind of like thrusted on. He's kind of being used as a tool in that sense too. And
Yeah.
then, you know, this little existential crisis they had him go through was like hot and cold at times, but I do think like this being the payoff was cool. So that's why I'm like 40% in agreement with you, but 60% like, you know what? This is about as good of a moment we get with this show is like a character going through something, finding like his courage and backbone again, and then having like the dragon that he knew was alive kind of like come and rescue him at the same time. I was like, I know that it's like not the best writing. And I knew you were not gonna like it because of you did set this up like a few episodes ago. You were like, if Sunfire comes back, I wouldn't like it. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like we all kind of knew at that moment, like the reason you were talking about it back then is because they were setting up Sunfire's gonna come back.
Yeah. It paid
And
off, but I was like,
you know, I think it was a good payoff to Aegon's storyline.
I also like how the dragon like came like in the background, like all the
he looks
characters are realizing
burned,
it,
just like
and
his
you're
daddy.
yeah, but I just love that
Yeah.
like they don't show like they you know the dragon's coming, like they're just playing off of it, like they're just showing you the sound, the like fuzzy dragon in the background, and it's like I'm pumped.
And I have to say, as somebody that's like been kind of complaining that a lot of the characters have been like a little like whiny or cowardly this season, like seeing a character be like, you know what, I'm gonna be brave no matter like what happens to me, and then getting like a little bit of a payoff for it, I was like, okay, cool. It's still cool to be brave in this world. For a moment at least.
Yeah. I'm on an island. I just don't find his character very likable. So I just
Yeah, I mean, I think like that's where you're right. Like almost no character in this show is
Yeah.
likable, and he's
Very little
kind of you're
There's
supposed to
two.
be rooting against him a little bit. I think.
Two likable characters. One
Who?
is Sir Gawain
he's pretty
and
decent.
Sir Strong the Elder, whose name I can't
and
remember.
The kid, Daeron, he's like
Daeron.
said in this episode, I'm happy to be insignificant. Like he doesn't want any of this.
He's cute. He's a good kid. He's
Which
a good
of course
boy.
means he probably should be king.
Because he's a good boy.
He doesn't want it. I don't want it, like Jon Snow.
No.
Can we talk about my boy Sir Gawain?
Yes,
Sir
go ahead.
Gawain.
Did anybody else think, sorry for interrupting Age, but when he was first introduced to the show, did you ever have a thought that like he might be like an ominous, like a dangerous character? Because I feel like his face looks like he could be a dangerous person.
He looks sneaky.
Yeah, he does, but he's been a pretty decent guy.
He's a nice
He's a
boy. No,
guy.
He's great.
He's a good guy.
Man, he's a sweet, nice
Those are the only
gay
two
boy.
good people. The two good people on Team Green are Gawain and Daeron.
So
Yeah.
I felt so bad for Gawain in this episode when he found out that Cole died like that, the way his cousin told him. oh, ow, no, my baby, no. Sorry, I have like really emotional reactions like days after. When I watch it, it's like, I don't care about that show. And then I dwell on it. It's like, no, my baby Gawain.
No, sitting with something for a few days does make a difference.
I feel like we're talking about it in a completely different way today than we normally would.
Than we would have on
Yeah,
Sunday. for
usually we're
sure.
trying to kind of figure out what it all means.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
yeah.
How do we say it in 45 minutes? And also, oh my
Um,
god,
I
what
guess
was the
I mean,
thing?
what do you mean?
Crispy Cole on a stick.
Yes,
Oh,
he was
yeah,
on
I
a
remember that.
stick being held by the Winter Wolves. So we see a scene where Orman pretty much has Corlys hostage,
That's
and
right.
his plan is to hold off his Velaryon men from going to King's Landing to help. And that's the point of that. But then Daeron brings up a good point, and he's like, even if there's disorder in King's Landing, there's 20,000 men coming at our doors. What's your plan for that? And then, how can we go this long, 15 minutes, without talking about the betrayal? Who didn't see that coming at the end, the reveal?
They were
The
setting it
dragon
up.
seed.
I-
Oh, that
I
also
think,
paid
like,
off.
I actually like that they were setting it up.
Me too. I mean, I think we all said it. Like the dragon seeds or Corlys has got to be
Yeah,
one of the betrayers. Yeah.
yeah.
I like that you
because
can relate to his decision. It's nice.
I think
I
so too. Yeah.
understand because he's been pretty disrespected by the Targaryens. Like he can't go to the tavern, but then he was also like pushed around and kicked on the street by fucking Daemon. And then it's like he helped you in your cause. He's a dragon rider.
Mhm.
This shouldn't
thing-
come as a surprise.
Yeah, one thing I'll say is like I don't think it made for the best cliffhanger though, because they were setting it up so strongly for so long.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
that. I think also one of my negatives is for a penultimate episode. It wasn't giving Game of Thrones episode 9. You know what I mean?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
and we haven't had one of those since like what? Like a real good one we haven't had since like 2013
Season
or 14 or
5.
something. Yeah, season 4,
Yeah.
season 5.
Yeah.
So I wasn't
not that.
expecting that. I was just expecting good for House of Dragons. And I think this was a pretty
Mm.
good for House of Dragons episode.
I woke
Yeah,
up the
I
next
mean-
day and I called a friend. I'd been hyping up the show and I called a friend and I was like, do not abort. Do not watch season 3. The Battle of Tumbleton is not, in fact, happening this season. I'm so sorry. Wait until next season. Goodbye.
We have one more episode, but I'm not going to say it's going to happen because we thought a battle was going to happen last season. So I'm
Mhm.
coming into the season finale with low expectations.
Am
will
I
not be
hallucinating?
betrayed again.
Did we see Starks fighting soldiers on a bridge at one point
In this season?
at the end of an episode during the show? This could
Dur-
be even season
during-
1.
House of the Dragon? I'm not
We
sure.
did
Yeah.
see Stark men in season 2 because Jace went to the wall to get
Not
Creed
that
and
wall.
Stark's men.
A sunlit wall. It looked like where the Freys were. Like there's something in my mind that they showed us that a battle
might
was
be
gonna. Wasn't someone
correct.
running into
I
battle?
cannot confidently confirm or deny, but you might be right. I don't know.
It's been too
so many
long. This
people?
show airs every 2 stupid years. It's crazy.
Every 2 years. It
Yeah.
is insane.
Do you guys rewatch it?
No.
I don't either.
No, I do not rewatch. But somehow we're still invested because we're still here.
I've seen Severance like 3 times, both seasons.
Oh, really?
I do
It's
not.
so
I guess
good.
I'm not a big rewatcher unless it's like an old comfort show.
It's because the more you watch, the more you know, and the more
Yeah.
you need to know.
Yeah.
I used to be a big rewatcher, but now there's like so many like
There's so many
shows that people
shows.
tell me to watch, and like
Yeah.
I feel bad rewatching something if I haven't like tried a new show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
There's that guilt.
how do we
I'm
feel
still
about
catching up on shows from 1996.
Oh, let me talk about another moment at the bar because this is back to the show.
Okay.
When Alicent shows up to Harrenhal, I knew it was a dream, but it
Same.
did not make it any less disgusting because we at the bar were like, no, oh God, no,
Don't show me this.
don't show us this. Y'all, I don't know what it is. We know how Targaryens get down, but for some reason, I draw the line at like a parent and a child. Notice how he only pushes her off when he realizes it's not the mom.
He loves his mom.
He loves his mom too much.
He's always loved
He
his
loves her
mom.
too much. He loves her too much. He was enjoying that shit, and the moment he realized, oh God, it's Alice. Oh God, get off me.
Yeah.
You guys,
But
tell me your
Alicent
thoughts,
did make it
feelings.
to Harrenhal. which I wasn't
She
sure if that was going
did.
to happen like right away.
She
Um,
did, and I so predicted that Aemon would kill her guardian. Like, hello, okay.
He was the best. That silent man.
He was a handsome man. He died, poor thing.
R.I.P. Sir
So
Adrian.
Alicent was able to though go to Plan B and use some nightshade and poison him. She didn't
Mhm.
use enough because they do another fake out death, which it's my other complaint with this show. I think we've had like 3 or 4 fake outs in this season alone. So
Corliss.
many times. Corliss
Yeah.
is twice.
Corliss.
I mean,
Thailand and then now Aemon. That's 4 fake deaths.
they're not really like fake deaths like the Hound or like Jon Snow or
Oh.
like you're not really made to believe that for sure Aemon is dead or whatever. It's
But I'm tired of being like, oh, he's alive. He's alive. Oh, he's alive. I'm tired of
I
doing
mean,
that.
yeah, I'm more so just like, what does this mean for Alicent now? Because I've
She's
mentioned this in the
trapped.
last episode. This whole storyline is like new, not in the books, and
Mhm.
so they've really went
Yeah.
hard with this story. Like
They wanted
considering
to
they're
give
making it up, I don't know
Yeah.
where they're going with it, but they're
So
deep in.
so the witch is like a new thing too.
I think the witch is new as well, like in terms
Oh.
of at least her relationship with Aemon.
With
Like I
Aemon?
think everything that's going on
Interesting.
with Aemon is new, but somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But the
Mhm.
Alicent thing is definitely new, but it's a huge part of the show.
It is because they obviously want to give Olivia Cook to do something in the show because she's still there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's so strange. Like
Yeah.
this is the complete opposite of the character in the book, who obviously like
Mhm.
loves her family and wants them to take over the throne and is like
Yeah.
ruthless in that regard.
She's like a
This is
Cersei.
more of
That's
like
what it sounds
I
like.
somebody who's just like, I will kill anybody in my family to not be in this
For
show.
real?
Except Helena. She likes Helena for now.
I mean,
Yeah.
For now.
for now, it hasn't
Yeah.
been that much of an inconvenience yet.
Yeah.
I
Not
see
a
so
good enough
many
bargaining
colors
chip.
of. Do you see like
Pregnancy.
colors of Otto in all of his family members? Because I certainly do. Ow! I certainly do.
Not really. I almost see colors of Otto in none of them.
Huh.
Which like
Interesting.
In hindsight,
I don't know. It's the way that
he
like Sir
predicted
Gawain
all of
thinks.
this war happening, and he was
Oh,
trying to do
his
what's best for the realm.
I thought you meant like Alicent and her kids you saw. Otto in.
Sorry, I mean the High Towers. Like when I look at the High
Oh,
Towers, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
y'all are definitely related to Otto.
Okay, yeah, I get that, but even like at Alicent, I feel like it stops.
Yeah, Allison doesn't seem like Otto, but everybody else is like, huh, I think the writing is doing something here. I think that's what they were going for because that's what I got.
Well,
But
Ormond has a
Alicent-
very high view of the Hightower bloodline, so
He's
I mean,
like-
He's standard there.
He's a weird
religious
guy.
supremacist. He doesn't like anybody that's not a high tower.
Mm-mm.
you know what I thought was pretty funny is we keep talking about how they keep giving him characteristics to make him like bad and not likable, and then in this episode he talks about how he's contemplating going vegan. I thought that was very funny. I was like, oh, maybe
He
they
did.
don't like vegans in that writing room.
Oh my god. Or maybe they do like vegan since he's thinking about going vegan.
Yeah, but they don't
Right?
like Ormond. I feel like the writers clearly don't like Ormond, but maybe they're like, oh, okay, we have to throw. Well, you could be right. Maybe they're like, we have to throw in one relatable thing.
Perhaps. I feel like he was like a fun villain like in the beginning.
Mhm.
And now it's like, okay, now I need to see you do something else besides eat and manipulate your second cousin.
Yeah,
Okay, this is
they did not do good with him.
This is a good little segue here. The sister moment in the beginning with Helena and Rhaenyra.
hmm
I remember thinking this was interesting because I forgot exactly what was said, but they're talking about how the dragons change you. And then Helena's like, you have 6. Do you feel like you haven't been altered? And then Rhaenyra's like, well, no. And I just find it interesting because it goes back again to what Alicent was saying to her, saying you're gonna do things that you didn't think that you'd be doing. So I feel like it's showing that Rhaenyra is still so stuck in this idea, like this is what the gods willed, like this is my destiny, and I'm just trying to stop the war. And
Yeah.
I'm just seeing what I need to do to be able to stop this so that I can, fulfill this destiny of mine. So I thought that was an interesting conversation.
To me, it goes back to what like the High Septon was saying about how like it's kind of like a dark power that's only destroys. So when you have like that dark power that you can only use to like destroy things in order to gain power, that is like a corrupting thing.
Oh,
Yeah, so I thought it was just kind of calling back to that. I like how Helena's dreams are mostly just about like, I wish I wasn't here.
Yes, I wrote down Helena dreams of dragons and chickens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she got to
She
be
wants
with
to
her
be-
chickens.
She wants to be away somewhere.
But
with
then
her
she dreamt of
kids.
winter, which I was hoping was not a reference to like Game of Thrones.
Oh,
again.
me too. I saw
like
the
the
snow
ice
and I was like, please, please,
zombies.
please, please don't be about the legend or whatever. Please, 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 please.
The
Prophecy.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't recall seeing snow, and I've seen this episode twice.
Oh,
I
really?
remember it.
Yeah, her second dream, I think. She has like 2 in this episode, doesn't she?
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she
I
has
remember
like
the
2.
one with her dream fire, and then the chickens and her kids.
I think that's at the beginning, and then I think later on she dreams again because they make her dreams into a big part of the plot because Rhaenyra wants to use her
She
dreams.
wants to know, will I prevail?
Oh,
Does
yeah.
Ormond really oughta-
It
She-
doesn't
I mean,
work like that, Rhaenyra.
she's-
It doesn't
she's
work like
desperate.
that. Where are
She's trying
they?
to tell her.
What are their
She's
coordinates?
desperate.
Well, let's talk
Lady
about
Frey.
Alan and Adam and that love triangle.
Yes. It was so awkward because
guess.
Bela is like, so you talked to your brother.
Yeah,
And then Adam looked confused.
it's honestly also not my favorite storyline, but I feel like we have to mention it.
I feel like there has to be some kind of purpose, right? Like maybe it'll get one of the brothers pissed off and it makes one of the brothers do something stupid. Maybe.
I mean, it's a like a power struggle, right? Because neither of them have been like legitimized technically.
Yeah.
So there's that element to it, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
What was
so
the
much.
letter about? Like, I was totally spacing out during that scene because I was more stuck on the fact that Alan is the little one, not the tall one, as I posited before.
Oh,
Alan is
And I
shorter
was
than
stuck
Adam.
on that. I was like, no, Alan is not long. Alan.
I just say with
Bald
or without
Alan.
hair.
Bald
Oh.
Alan.
Yeah, bald.
That's
Adam
yeah,
has
I mean,
hair.
So what was the letter about?
What letter?
Did they get a letter with
There-
Corliss's finger? I remember they got Corliss's finger.
Well, his plan is to get the Velaryon men to not go to King's Landing to help. So maybe Alan
How many
will
Velaryon men
be-
could there possibly be anyway?
He had quite a few helping him fight off the pirates. So
Oh yes, the crab people.
Yeah, they were supposed to replace the City
maybe
Watch.
The struggle will be maybe Alan will beg Rhaenyra to somehow help out Corlys, but she doesn't want to because like that's too big of a risk. But then he'll get angry. I don't know. Still don't know how that relates back to Bela and this love triangle. That has to lead to somewhere because we're wasting precious airtime on it. So please make sense down the line.
Yeah,
I don't like that storyline.
Because we
I was
don't
okay.
know where it's leading for. Like we don't know the
Yeah.
purpose of it yet.
No,
to
but I was
wait.
actually okay with Adam kind of like having a connection with her before they made it Alan as well. Like I would have believed
Yeah.
it if it was just one of them.
Yeah, the whole love
Yeah.
triangle thing is a little
It's
much.
weird.
Mhm.
So that means it has to cause friction between the brothers then down the line, right?
Yeah,
That's got
I
to be
think
the only reason.
to some
Yeah.
extent.
Because what else causes friction between them? They get along, they protect each
Yeah.
other. Like nothing really has gotten between them. But if they make it Bela, who like, man, she doesn't even probably want to even be there. Her boyfriend just died.
Her betrothed. Which we never even got a kiss between her and Jace, but we got a kiss with her and Alan. The fuck?
I didn't want that.
You didn't want a kiss with Jace? He was cute.
No, with Alan, I think.
Oh,
she
with
went, right?
Alan.
Yeah, I just don't buy it. Like he doesn't even seem to be in it. No one seems to be into it, and it's
Yeah, I didn't
happening.
see
You
to
that
them.
coming
wanted her
at
to
all.
kiss Adam. Just say it.
I okay, like I'm okay with her being with Adam because I would totally believe that because they tried to set that up first. This Alan thing is just
Yeah,
Yeah,
Why?
yeah, I could agree.
and that's like a a thing in movies and shows is like you kind of root for the person that they set up first. So
The
it was
first
a little
one, yeah.
That's a
jarring
rule in
when
It is
Japanese
a
Alan
rule.
girls
was
I'm
anime.
hey Emma. Have you been
First
watching this whole
boy
time?
is
So sorry
best
we were
boy.
late. You're so sweet to be joining us 2 days after and we were late.
Yes,
Thank you.
Adam is better. True. My
I mean,
queen.
I'm mostly into Adam because like he's also a dragon rider and his dragon found him. He wasn't even after the power. His dragon found him.
He's just a cool
And
guy.
he is cool. So far so good. We don't know. Like I feel like again,
Mhm.
the bastards may, make their own decisions, but for now, they cool people.
Did you see Raised by Wolves?
No, I have not.
I'm pretty sure he was called Adam in that show too. He was really good in that show. I just like that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we know, so even though it seems like Alicent is trapped at Harrenhal, we now know that Lady Frey is going to take her men up there because Rhaenyra was like, just go and take it. Okay? And if he's dead, good. So
And
so
she's
now
like,
we know like
"Yay."
that chess piece is moved.
Dad told me to take the car, so I will.
Yeah.
That's
So
literally like,
there's an
okay.
army on its way to Tumbleton. There's an army on its way to King's Landing, and there's an army on its way to Harrenhal. Chess pieces are moving. So I guess that is actually a highlight of this episode. We saw those pieces move. And I
Yeah.
feel like Alice can't really do something against a whole army of Freys, so maybe she might prevail, Lady Frey taking over Harrenhal.
I don't think it's gonna go well. I
I
think
don't
Vhagar's
either.
gonna show up and obliterate
Oh
them.
my
And
god!
maybe that's
I
what
was
happens.
thinking we haven't seen her all season.
Yeah, what's she up to?
We
But
just keep hearing
girl.
about how she's burning towns. She left her
Yeah.
rider. She abandoned him.
She's probably having a big ass meal.
Where is she? Do you think we're gonna see her in the season finale?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Don't say anything, Andres.
I
Andres,
guess yes.
But Andres, do you think we're gonna get a battle in the season finale? Because we didn't last season.
I think like there's some options of really exciting ways to go with the finale. I'll be disappointed if it's like another clunker like last season.
Same. And I don't know how they come back from having 2 clunkers in a row because I remember checking how the ratings were for the season 3 premiere and they declined again because I think you pissed off a lot of people for season 2, so people didn't return.
Yeah,
And I
season
know
2 sucked.
Yeah, I know there were some podcasts that didn't come back. Some trades stopped covering it. Like you lost a lot of people that way. You cannot do that a third freaking I guess a second time.
Yeah, season 1 was solid.
Season 1 was solid. I agree.
Season 1 was like a span of like 30 years.
Yes.
Yeah, they had good like young actors. They had Viserys. They had a lot of stuff that they didn't get to carry on over. And then that's why like when season 2 sucked, I was like, oh shoot, maybe it just isn't good. But
should they have should they have just left season 1 as like the kids season and then age them up in season 2 and then sped more through season 2 and 3 maybe?
I don't know. There's a lot of things I probably would have done differently with this show.
I think it's good that everybody was young only in season 1. I think that's important. That needs to happen.
Yeah. I think like the core ethos of the show that there's like this friendship between Alicent and Rhaenyra and like everything that's gone wrong has been like a total like accident and all that stuff. Like that's the main thing I would change. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. It's made for some interesting stuff. What they're doing with Alicent is like interesting, pretty weird, but interesting.
It is interesting, and she's out here trying to kill her kids.
Yeah.
And I feel like she definitely knows that her son wants to fuck her.
Didn't he like make a move earlier in the season?
Yes, he did. He made out with her, and she was creeped out by it. She looked terrified of it.
Yeah, she did not like that.
She did not like it.
Before we start wrapping things up, I have one more note that I haven't crossed off, and that's that for people who do like the Mysaria storyline, you should watch the movie The Favorite with Olivia Colman and Emma
Ah,
Stone.
I like that movie.
it's a great movie.
Yeah, it's kind of like I was like, this kind of reminds me
Bunnies.
of The Favorite a little bit. But yeah, if you like this crappy storyline, you should see it done
What do
very
the
well.
bunnies mean, guys? What do
I
the
don't remember. I saw that
bunnies mean?
movie once. I remember Undressed wasn't high on it, and me not being a period piece lover, I actually enjoyed that film.
I think like in terms of Yorgos Lanthimos movies, it's not my favorite.
Mhm.
And I think like it does like if you like The Favorite, you should
Mm-hmm.
watch Barry Lyndon, which does a lot of those things even 1,000 times better. So there's like
Ooh.
some issues with The Favorite, I think, as well, but it's a pretty damn good movie, and it's a much better version of this whole love,
Sorry.
like
Oh yeah, because in The Favorite, there's like a weird triangle situation.
yeah, they're trying to
Yeah.
like
To manipulate
it's
the queen.
to manipulate the queen using sex.
Mhm.
So
Using sex. Yeah, that is a better. That's a great note. We're doing it again, talking about different media.
well, it's related. That's why I
It is
threw it out there.
related, and you can always look to us for recommendations, you guys. Okay.
I just
well,
saw the
I
new
think-
Demon Slayer
yeah.
movie. I didn't like it.
Okay, way
Didn't
too
like
off
that.
topic.
It's a new movie.
Way
it
too
was
off
like,
topic.
hold up, this was like the top grossing movie in Japan of all time or something like
I
that.
believe you.
And I'm not even kidding.
Japan's a
Okay,
pretty
thank
small
you,
country.
Melissa.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said Japan's a
Hold
pretty
on,
small
I think
country.
it broke records here too. Hold on.
Come on.
I know there's anime fans.
Kimetsu
Jeez, stop
no
trying to convince me.
Yaiba. Infinity
Okay,
Mugen
any
We're not
Castle.
gonna
last
get started
minute
on this because
thoughts?
I
No,
could
'cause I'm
talk
gonna be
about
on here
box
for
office
40 more
records.
minutes.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man went wild.
Did you watch that movie?
I haven't
No.
seen it yet, but
Oh, I saw it. Okay.
thumbs up or
I-
thumbs down?
I
Simple
give
thumbs
it a
up. or
3 out of
thumbs down?
5. It's a solid 3 out of 5. And you
What's a
really
thumbs
can't
up?
talk about it without major spoilers, so I won't do that.
All right.
Okay.
I'll catch it this weekend. I'm not the biggest Spider-Man guy, but I like to see if anything that's a big
Man,
event.
People
I heard
love
it
them some
feels like a real
Spider-Man.
movie and not like a Marvel movie.
That would be great.
Last episode next time. Are we ready? Yes. But as I said, thank you, Chris Dang, for veering us back here. I'm keeping my expectations low because I
Yeah.
don't want to be hurt again like last season. So I'm just gonna go in, play, and then see what happens. Masaria is so dull, nothing like Varys. Yeah, I'm just not really liking her storyline with Rhaenyra. It's not working for me for reasons that we already talked about. But if you missed it, you can watch the playback. But yes, so Chris Dang and everyone who's watching, I'll be, of course, tuning in. We will be going live that Sunday, right after it's done, and I'm going in with low expectations because I don't want to be disappointed. Any
There's no
last
battle
minute
of
thoughts
Tumbleton, man.
or any
Yes,
thoughts or
yes.
Next week's
insights?
episode is
I
gonna
need
be
to say this
75 minutes long.
this movie that I just talked about was the highest grossing anime film in history, and I still didn't like it. But I'm just saying, y'all are missing out on culture by not seeing this almost $1 billion making movie right here. It's animated so beautifully. The story's so stupid though.
I believe
You don't even believe in what you're saying. You're not even selling it.
Oh no,
Like, "This
it's all
movie sucks. Yeah,
flashbacks.
you guys have to see
It's like
it."
kill the bad guy, get his flashback. Kill the next bad guy, get his flashback.
Hey,
Flashback,
age.
flashback. It's really bad. It's not
it's
good.
bad. I get it.
It's
I
bad.
get it. It's
Last
bad.
minute
See,
thoughts before
I
we
knew it was
going-
bad. That's why I didn't
Before
go
we
see
go
it.
into the finale this Sunday, last minute thoughts and insights.
I think that Vagar is going to show up and blow things up. This is a cat with lettuce.
I have a dragon too,
Cool.
but they're in my bedroom. Okay, undress, go.
I think we should get a pretty good episode next week, and as long as it is solid, this was a pretty good rebound season. So let's hope they don't disappoint too much.
Mhm.
It is a 75-minute long episode, so
That's long.
we're
How
in for
many
Do you
minutes?
something.
think? Do you
Ooh.
think? How likely is it that any one of us rates it higher than a 3?
Next week,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know because last year's season finale was such a dud. Like you don't really know what this writer's room is going to do, but I think the bar should be like a 3 or higher for sure.
Mm.
So I'm expecting at least 3.5 from everybody.
Okay. Well,
If
we will
not, that's
see
a
how
little bit
well
of a
this
disappointment.
ages. I mean, 100%.
Yeah.
This season was good overall.
I
Yeah.
feel like it started out stronger than the last half of it. Yes? No?
The middle was definitely a little slow, a little redundant.
Like I love 2 through 4. I distinctly remember that 2, 3, and 4. I love.
Yeah. 2, 3, and 4 were good. And then
Mhm.
I guess.
And then 5 we were all down on except
Oh, no,
for the
wait.
internet.
Sorry. I liked just 2 and 3. Like 4 was solid, but
I liked
I think
4.
like
Oh
4,
yeah, I
5,
was
and
high on
6
4.
were all pretty like
Mm.
mid. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They're all okay. They're not great.
Mm.
I think 2 was like as great
2 was
as
really
you
good.
could hope for in
Yeah.
House of the Dragon.
Yeah, which is why I feel like it starts off really strong and then
If
like
this
kinda
next
like,
episode is as good as 2 was,
I will
I
be
will say this was a
shocked.
great season.
Yeah.
I'll agree.
I would agree, but I would be shocked. Like I will be happily
know.
surprised.
I don't think it's gonna happen though. Yeah.
I don't think so
We'll
either.
see. We'll see.
Okay, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you're watching the replay, please leave me your comments. Don't put any book spoilers though, because 2 of us have not read the book. We're just along for the ride. We're watching it. We just want to be in the moment. So don't be that person. And sorry about the delay. Thank you for holding on. And we will catch you guys right after the episode of the season finale this Sunday. Be there, be square, subscribe, share this with your friends. Bye-bye and stay safe.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.